Well, today we are answering the question, should business owners engage in estate planning? Well, Greg McIntyre and Brenton Begley from McIntyre Elder Law joins us today. Business owners, should they engage in estate planning?
Business owners especially should engage in estate planning because you have an asset, an ownership interest in the business. And the question is, what's going to happen to that interest and how? So you can draft operating agreements for LLCs, you can have bylaws for corporations, and they can indicate how your ownership interest or another business owner who you're in partnership with, their ownership interest is going to pass if you pass away. And there's many other ways, Eugene, to pass those interests as well and protect them.
So I'm wondering, is there any type of situations that business owners can get into that they must need to avoid?
You know, I would say setting up the business without setting up the rules of the game. If you have no document that controls how the business is to function, how the partners are to treat each other, how to vote on big decisions, things like that, then you're really setting yourself up for failure. And you want to also put a plan in place for what would happen if one of the business owners passes away, right? You don't want that interest going through probate and holding up the operation of the business if one of the owners passes away.
So this sounds so similar to almost estate planning for just any individual, correct?
It is a part of estate planning, and it's called business succession planning. So in business succession planning, Eugene, if you and I are both members of an LLC, we both own it 50-50, okay? I might have a key man life insurance policy that's going to buy your heirs out,
gotcha.
Right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to pay them off, and vice versa. We need to maintain that, and we write that in a buy-sell agreement that says, if I die, my key man life insurance policy is going to buy out my spouse because, you know, she's a nice person, but you don't want to be in business with her, okay? And a lot of people do find themselves in business with a partner's spouse or their kids, right? And so you can prevent against that. It's really for the protection of the business and for the individual and the family.
Are there any other issues that business owners should consider when they're talking about estate planning?
You know, I do think bylaws, or articles of organization, and just think about those things. Hey, do I want to be in business with people that I did not enter the business with? Yeah,
and taxation. That's a big one too. You know, if you're looking at, really planning for the future at all, you really want to look at taxes and their effect, and that's especially prevalent for business owners or anyone who is going to have that income coming from a business and pass that on to the next generation.
So how do they get started? They come see you. What's the process for a business owner to come see you to get started?
You know, Eugene, we would offer a free consult to sit down and talk about your estate, your business ownership. I sit down with multiple owners of businesses, and we all put together a plan, either for the individual or the business owners as a whole.
It seems like a lot, but this is something that you guys handle on the regular, correct?
You know, it sounds complex, but it's really, the function of it is fairly simple. We just need to understand what your wishes are so that we can put the right plan in place for your business and your family.
Okay, you mentioned a free consult. Where can people get more information, and where can they get that free consult?
Give us a call, 1-888-999-6600, or go online to schedule at mcelderlaw.com.
All right, so whether it's a estate plan for individual or business, you got them covered, correct?
We've got you covered.
That's right. Indeed. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Please don't wait till it's too late. Call McIntyre.